Have you ever felt a subtle, almost inaudible call within your soul? A sensation that something just beyond the veil of the ordinary is trying to get your attention? It doesn't come with flashing lights or thunderous announcements, but rather through gentle inner nudges, a lingering thought, a recurring dream, or a moment that stops you in your tracks and makes you feel like time just stood still. These aren't coincidences. These are divine breadcrumbs left by the universe to lead you toward your higher path. Sometimes this pull feels like a quiet curiosity. Other times it arrives as a powerful ache, knowing that you are meant for something more. These sacred nudges are what many describe as pay attention moments, instances where the divine aligns circumstances to push you gently, or sometimes urgently, into awareness. In a world so loud, chaotic, and fast-paced, true spiritual awakening begins in silence. The most ancient wisdom doesn't shout. It whispers. It doesn't reach out to the masses. It finds the few who are ready. Those who are attuned to this frequency feel it, deep in their bones. A quiet urgency to go deeper, to remember something they haven't been taught, but already know. This message isn't for everyone. It's not flashy or meant to entertain the distracted. It's for the seekers, the listeners, the souls who feel like they've been waiting for lifetimes for this moment. If you've been feeling that inner shift, sensing something approaching that you can't explain, know that you didn't stumble across this by accident. What you're about to hear isn't just information, it's activation. And it begins now. The significance of the June full moon. The June full moon isn't just another moonrise in the night sky. It's a sacred checkpoint for the soul. It arrives with spiritual weight and cosmic precision, marking a turning point in the energetic calendar. As the moon reaches fullness, it bathes the earth in radiant light, not just physically but spiritually. You may feel emotions bubbling to the surface, sudden moments of clarity, or an overwhelming desire to reevaluate your life path. This is no accident. The full moon serves as a cosmic mirror, reflecting what's been hidden, magnifying what's been ignored, and urging you to take radical responsibility for your inner world. It's a potent reminder that everything, your thoughts, your choices, your intentions are part of a larger divine rhythm that is asking you to remember who you truly are. This particular full moon in June carries a heightened frequency of remembrance. It's a time when the veil between the seen and unseen thins, allowing insights, synchronicities, and spiritual downloads to pour in more effortlessly. For many, this moon signals the beginning of deep inner work and energetic realignment. It's as if the universe pauses for just a moment and whispers, "Are you ready to rise?" If you felt lost, stuck, or unsure of your direction, this full moon serves as a lighthouse in the fog, guiding you home to your soul's deeper purpose. It's an open invitation to surrender outdated versions of yourself and to step boldly into a new timeline rooted in authenticity, wisdom, and divine alignment. So don't let this be just another evening where the moon looks beautiful. Let it be the night that changes everything. The role of Thoth in spiritual awakening. Among the pantheon of ancient deities, Thoth stands as one of the most enigmatic and powerful figures, a guide between dimensions, a keeper of cosmic law and the embodiment of sacred wisdom. Known as the Egyptian god of writing, magic, and universal order, Thoth isn't just a figure of myth. His essence lives on in the consciousness of every seeker who's ever asked, "What is truth?" Thoth's energy doesn't arrive in grand theatrics. It slips in silently, through signs, symbols, dreams, and deep intuitive knowing. He governs the subtle realm of thought, of language, of frequency, the very building blocks of manifestation and reality itself. His wisdom teaches that the pen and the word are not just tools. They are keys that unlock realms, realities, and remembrance. When you feel drawn to sacred geometry, ancient scripts, or hidden messages in everyday life, it may be Thoth whispering through the veil. In the age of quick answers and loud opinions, Thoth invites you inward into stillness, inquiry, and divine clarity. His presence often accompanies moments of deep internal shift, when the soul is ready to awaken from spiritual slumber and begin the sacred work of becoming. He is the quiet architect of spiritual awakening, reminding us that the journey is not about collecting knowledge, but embodying wisdom. Thoth's archetype is especially powerful under the full moon, when light meets shadow and consciousness is heightened. His codes are etched not just in ancient tablets, but in the fabric of your own soul. When you begin to hear the call of truth, when your heart longs to know and not just believe, that's Thoth guiding you home. Not with commands, but with questions. Not with answers, but with clarity. And in that clarity, your transformation begins. Energetic themes of the June 11th full moon in Sagittarius. The Sagittarius full moon on June 11th brings a powerful wave of expansive energy, a cosmic call to rise above fear, doubt and limitations and step into the full truth of who you are. Sagittarius, the sign of the visionary and seeker, doesn't settle for shallow answers. It asks the big questions. What is your purpose? What truth are you afraid to speak? Where are you playing small when your soul was designed to soar? This full moon lights a fire in the belly of dreamers, visionaries and spiritual warriors. It invites you to reimagine your life from a higher altitude and declare boldly, I am ready to grow. Expect revelations to surface, some liberating, others uncomfortable, but all necessary for your personal evolution. More than just astrological symbolism, this full moon is an energetic recalibration. It asks you to drop the emotional baggage that's been keeping you anchored to old versions of yourself and outdated stories about what's possible. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of abundance and expansion, meaning this moon holds the keys to opening doors you didn't even know existed. But to walk through those doors, you must be willing to let go. Let go of fear. Let go of needing to control the how. Let go of the beliefs that say, I'm not enough. This is a time to realign your intentions, not based on what you think you can achieve, but what your soul knows you're capable of. If you dare to claim your truth, this moon will amplify it. If you choose to remain small, it will lovingly nudge you to rise. Thoth's manifestation codes. When we talk about manifestation, we often focus on external goals, money, relationships, status. But Thoth, the architect of sacred thought and divine order, teaches us that manifestation is not about acquiring, it's about aligning. It begins not with desire but with resonance. Thoth's manifestation codes are encoded in sacred language, intention, and vibrational purity. They remind us that every word carries frequency, every thought has a trajectory, and every emotion is a signal. To manifest in Thoth's way is to align your inner world, so precisely that your outer world has no choice but to shift. It's not about forcing the universe to obey your will. It's about becoming so harmonized with your soul's blueprint that reality flows to meet you. This sacred approach is both an art and a science. Writing your desires with clarity, speaking them aloud with confidence, and visualizing them with emotion. These are not just spiritual rituals. They are energetic instructions to the universe. Thoth's codes ask us to balance intuition with intention, feeling with focus. When your heart, mind, and actions are aligned, manifestation becomes inevitable. You don't need to chase what's meant for you. You simply need to match its frequency. So the question becomes not, how can I get what I want? But, how can I become the version of me who already has it? That's the shift. That's the code. And when you unlock it, your reality begins to transform. Full moon rituals inspired by Thoth. To truly harness the spiritual potency of this full moon, step into ritual with reverence and intention. Begin with the sacred act of writing, not just journaling your thoughts, but scripting your reality as if it's already here. Write in the present tense, I am healed, I am aligned, I am abundant. Infuse your words with emotion, because the universe doesn't respond to empty declarations. It responds to energy. This is scripting with the soul. Then move into moonlight meditation. Find a quiet space beneath the night sky and visualize your intentions taking form. Let the light of the moon be your amplifier, your witness, your cosmic collaborator. Feel your desires becoming real in your body before they manifest in your world. Enhance your ritual by drawing manifestation sigils, symbols that carry the essence of your intentions. These sacred glyphs speak to the subconscious and the divine, bypassing doubt and speaking directly in the language of spirit. Place your sigils on your altar, under your pillow, or in your journal. And finally, give voice to your manifestations. Speak them aloud with certainty. Feel the vibration in your throat as you declare your truth. This is not performance, it's permission. Rituals are powerful, not because of their steps, but because of the energy you bring to them. The more authentic and aligned you are, the more potent your results will be. Thoth doesn't ask for perfection, he asks for presence. Show up with your whole heart, and the universe will meet you there. The one thing to avoid: passive doubt. One of the greatest threats to your manifestation isn't resistance from the outside world, it's the subtle presence of passive doubt. This kind of doubt doesn't scream, it whispers. It hides in your hesitation, in your overthinking, in the way you write down your goals but feel secretly unsure that they're possible. Passive doubt is dangerous because it cloaks itself in logic and caution, making you believe you're being realistic. But what it actually does is fragment your energy. When you declare an intention while secretly questioning it, you send mixed signals to the universe, and mixed signals create mixed frequency and slows your alignment. Manifestation is not just wishful thinking, it's an act of energetic certainty. It's declaring with conviction, acting with trust, and refusing to retreat into fear when results take time to materialize. The universe doesn't respond to what you want, it responds to what you believe. And if what you believe is shaky or unclear, your manifestations will be too. You don't need to eliminate all fear to manifest, but you do need to anchor yourself in a higher truth. Whenever doubt arises, replace it with declaration. Speak your truth even when it feels audacious. Take action even when the outcome isn't guaranteed. That's how you become a vibrational match to the life you desire. Faith is not blind, it's focused. And that focus creates miracles. Final message: the gateway of the full moon. As this powerful full moon in June rises into the night sky, understand that you are not simply witnessing a celestial event. You are standing at the edge of a spiritual threshold. This is a portal, a gateway, an invitation from the universe to step into a higher version of yourself. Full moons have always symbolized culmination, completion, and clarity. But this one carries an even deeper message. It is a checkpoint for your soul, a moment to ask yourself, am I truly living in alignment with who I came here to be? If the answer is not yet, then know that this is your moment. The gateway is open, and your future is listening. There comes a time in every spiritual journey when the external noise fades, and the inner voice becomes impossible to ignore. That moment is now. This full moon is not just illuminating the sky, it's illuminating you. It's reminding you of your divine assignment, your sacred gifts, your soul's mission. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the world to make it easy. Rise now. Take the wisdom of Thoth, the expansion of Sagittarius, and the radiant energy of the moon, and let it awaken every dormant part of your being. You are not here to merely exist. You are here to remember, to rise, and to radiate. The time is not later. It is now. The sign is not coming. It has already arrived. And that sign is you.